Welcome back. We are back with more Persona 5 Royal. Today we are delving into what I hope to be the next palace. And I can't wait to enjoy the ride with you all. Thank you so much for hanging out. And let's hop in, shall we? Alright, let's see what we got going on. Oh, I gotta turn the game volume up for you just a smidge. Because this is the world's quietest game. I really need to save up for one of those, like, volume mixers that I can just put on my desk. One day. Okay, what were we doing? She wants to hang out. Does she? I don't know. I don't know if I want to go see her. We could level up Sojiro. He won't level up. Maybe we just level up Sojiro. How's our plant?
Nice.
Alright, it's healthy, guys. Don't worry. The plant is healthy. How do we prove our justice to society? I just need to pull up my cheat sheets real quick.
Let's do it.
I wonder, does this game have like a windowed mode? It is windowed. Oh, borderless. That's what we want. That's not what I want. Alright, never mind. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What should I do with that man? Oh, my head hurts. Sojiro seems concerned about Futaba's uncle. Is it okay for me to stick my nose into Sojiro and Futaba's problem? I need angelic kindness to bridge the gap between the two. Alright. I see. I see. See. I think there's a place in the red light district we can go to level up our kindness. There should be like a...
Oh.
Not that one. There's like a maid cafe somewhere? Oh, it's not here. It's in the other town. It's over here. Yeah, it's right here. Oh, Maid Cafe's charm.
Hey.
Dang it. What else gives us kindness? The flower shop.
Take your time. I'm so disappointed with the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah, well, you're not the first person to be disappointed in me, so no biggie. What else levels up our kindness?
Oh.
Alright, which one of you owns this car? Working at the flower shop, spending time with the tower confidant, taking care of your plants, talking to certain people. We're working at the Crossroads bar. Thank you. Hi, Peanut.
Oh, honey. Oh.
Hey, Ven, how are you?
Thank you. It's all you.
Whoa.
Customers seem to be enjoying themselves. Make sure you learn well from Lala's hospitality.
Oh.
But yeah, this place is pretty packed tonight. I'd say it's time to get to work. Red-faced businessman, woman in evening dress. Okay, so scary-looking man is gonna be Guts. Woman in evening dress is gonna be Charm. Probably... the businessman? He's probably drunk because he's upset. He needs some kindness. I'm doing good, Ven. It's nice to see you.
Really?
You work here part-time. Ah, you look very young. This might bore you, but I wanted to ask, what do you think of our nation's economy? They use tax money as an emergency measure to restore the economy. But it only increased our nation's debt, which in turn burdens us, the citizens. Is this really a good strategy for revitalizing the economy?
Man.
I don't think this is gonna give me any kindness. This is gonna give me knowledge. Good night, Peanut. Thank you for your help. Sweet dreams.
Evening.
Good evening. I'm here. Ah, you're in a good mood today. We'll have a seat.
Oh, honey.
Oh, so Shinsuke Kishi is the boss you've been having problems with, right? Actually, not anymore. I don't know what happened, but it's like he's a changed man. He suddenly said, "I'm sorry for everything," and then apologized in tears to each and every one of us. He went from being the man his subordinates hate most to becoming the perfect, ideal boss.
Let me ask.
Hey Lala, you don't suppose... you think the Phantom Thieves did something to help me? Who knows? If they did help you, though, you have a lot to be grateful to them about.
Hey, hey.
Nope, I heard nothing while I was standing here inconspicuously washing the same dish over and over and over. So, we're gonna drink today. I'll order a bunch of food, too. You silly man. Alright then, we have a bunch of orders coming up. Maybe if governments stopped wasting money on unnecessary crap, they'd be in less debt. True. Thanks for your help. A miner like you should probably be getting home around now. You were speaking with Nagai-san, right? He's an elite banker. He talks a lot, but he's got a wealth of knowledge. I bet you learned a lot by talking to him. Well, here's your pay. Keep up the good work. Ooh. 12,000 monies.
See you.
Yep.
I'm more dependable now. The most dependable. Okay, just working here levels up kindness too. That's awesome. Good to know.
Good morning.
Oh, hey cutie. Good morning.
Well,
Senpai, have you been sleeping well? You look kind of tired. It might not be my place to ask, but are you okay? What do you mean?
No.
Never mind. It's nothing. That reminds me, tomorrow's the school festival, isn't it? Is your class finished with preparations? It feels kind of nice working with everyone to put all the things together. I hope we all have a fun time tomorrow. Well, I'm going to do some training today, so please excuse me. Bye, I'll miss you.
Hey.
You hear who we're getting for our guest this year? Oh, you mean Akechi, right? Oh, did we actually get him? I kind of saw that coming. Everyone I know voted for him. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna make any more appearances, though? Why'd he agree to come here? It probably has to do with the Phantom Thieves. Wasn't Akechi going around saying how evil they were before? Oh yeah, that proves they're connected to our school somehow then. Nice catch. Hey, you're right. Maybe he'll tell us some stuff about the case. No way am I gonna miss the panel this year. They just say whatever they want with no thought. But for now, we'll just need to endure it, at least until we can get some more intel.
Oh, yes.
I met a friend from college the other day. We got caught up talking about old times. Some of those old stories sounded too crazy to be true, now that we've got so many years behind us. Sometimes people have a hard time remembering what's real and what's exaggerated. This kind of stuff happens to you guys too, right? Nope, never. But there's a reason for this. This phenomenon has a name too.
How about you?
From a psychological standpoint, what's a key reason our memories can differ from reality? Pretty sure it's memory bias.
This is it. Right.
It's a type of cognitive bias that can impair or even alter your memories. Specifically, the name of the phenomenon in question is called false memory. Like the name implies, it's a case where our brain may generate memories that simply aren't true. The fish was this big, guys! Hey, did you— oh yeah, whatever. You can't borrow my notes. I'm smarter than all of you. I am the most smart. Look at my star. Most smart. The difference between inaccurate memories and the facts can lead to a lot of confusion. Still, if your subconscious desire manifests as a memory, I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. False memories, huh? But it's totally real to the person, right? What a strange concept. Ooh, grades. Speaking of being the smartest. I'm top of the class, baby!
Hey!
Scored the highest on your exams. I didn't even have to study. I'm just amazing. Natural talent. Any word from Akechi? Nothing. But tomorrow is the start of the school festival. Will this be okay? If Akechi-kun declines our offer, we won't have a guest. Huh? That's what you're worried about? I appreciate the concern, but it'll be fine. I just need to get Akechi-kun to agree to this somehow. Yup. What's that bastard up to anyways? He hasn't done anything since he said he was going to go into hiding. I'm not sure. I'll try explaining the circumstances surrounding the school festival to him again. Hopefully he can give me a response by the end of the day. I'll let you know if I make any progress on that front. Makoto being the group mom. Thanks, Makoto.
Welcome home.
You're not my girlfriend. Honey, I'm home.
You're back awfully late. How has business been for you lately?
Take a look around. Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately. We had a difference of opinion.
That's sad.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shido? It doesn't surprise me that people say our country is lethargic. We've let these phantom thieves run amok.
Not amok. That man's voice.
And because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been hesitant to act. I apologize for any concern they may have caused, and will henceforth search for an apt countermeasure.
That politician's really honorable. I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me. The selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation. Answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician.
Man, this guy is admirable.
He's just
Rampant
talking out of his
political
butt.
scandals, thieves on the loose. As as sad as it is, this is the state of our nation. We must resolve this problem. And I assure the people of this noble country that I will do just that.
I feel like I've met that man somewhere before.
What are you standing there staring off into space for? You're creeping me out.
I'm trying the smoldering thing. I hear girls like it.
I'm not worried or anything. You're just blocking the store entrance.
Oh, it's a fire hazard. My
That
bad.
politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma. It feels like a trustworthy leader for Japan has finally come forth. Don't you think, boss?
Sorry, wasn't listening.
Criminals, Well, that must be how he sees it. However, that is ignorant of their true nature.
I'm gonna use that too when people ask me about stuff that I don't want to answer. I'm gonna be like, oh, sorry, I wasn't listening.
If these people attack others with no remorse, why would they make a teacher and an artist apologize? Could a murder truly have been enacted by the same group? If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only changed the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs.
But they are innocent.
I knew there was something special about you. Ever since the first time we met, I feel as though I could tell you anything during our conversations. Oh, that reminds me. I've been invited to a panel at Shujin Academy, and... wait. I'm sure you know that already. Considering it's such a good opportunity, I've decided to accept the offer.
Oh,
Thank
you
you for the
wanna
coffee.
hang out?
It was
I can show
delicious.
you where my classroom is, and my locker, and my favorite water
I'm happy I
fountain,
could see you. I'll be going now.
my favorite lunchroom. I can show you where that girl jumped off the roof. The kid was going on about some real complicated stuff. He's probably a fair bit smarter. Sojiro! Oh, I didn't notice I had gotten a response from Akechi-kun. He accepted the lecture invitation. Well done. Thank you. The first step is done at least. Either way, the real issue is what we do next. The lecture is on the afternoon of the second day, yes? Wait, you're coming to our school festival? It's during my exam week, so I'll be able to go in the afternoon. Can you afford that distraction? How's your studying going? Decently. Incidentally, will that counselor be at the festival as well? Oh, Dr. Maruki? Probably. I see. Finally, I shall witness his skills for myself. Perhaps I should prepare a gift. They say first impressions are everything. I don't know if he'll even be there. If anything gets confirmed, I'll drop you a line. Much obliged. You want to come too, Futaba? Come on, it'll be fun. Seriously? I don't see why not. We should all walk around together tomorrow. That sounds good. At a time like this? This is the perfect chance for us to relax, though. Haru, you sure you're okay? This seems a little soon. I am, thank you. I've just always dreamed of walking around my school festival with friends. I suppose if you say it like that, I can resign myself to enjoying our time there too. Thanks, Haru. It's my pleasure. No, I don't have any article-worthy news for you.
Nice.
Alright, let's see what we got. Why can't we level up Hifumi?
Oh,
Oh, because I have to go to Mementos. Alright, we'll go work at the bargain. Get some more kindness.
Oh, honey. Thank you.
Oh?
We could really use some. We're severely
It's all
lacking.
you.
Look for lonely people.
Nice work, honey.
There was no lonely people. Everyone was happy.
See you.
No one wanted to hang out with me.
Yep.
It's easier to see a customer's face since this place is so cramped. I think they look more dependable now. They're like, Tiny Elf, you suck. We don't want to talk to you.
Wanna head back?
That's okay. I don't really know what I would talk to you about anyways.
The festival seems to be a success.
There's definitely a lot more people than last year.
Well, yeah. This place got famous and all. The Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida, Principal Kobayakawa. On top of that, we got Akechi as a guest.
There may be police officers in plainclothes too. Actually, they probably are here. We better be careful about what we discuss. Acting like normal students is going to be important. What do you normally do at a school festival?
I don't know.
Look around at the exhibits and eat stuff?
There's no set rules for this kind of thing. Walk around and hang out, like when we went to the beach.
Just enjoy yourself.
I think I can do it if I've got everyone with me.
You
You're
got this,
so laid
Futaba.
back. There's a possibility that your name and Ryuji's have come up.
A number of the teachers had been questioned before, and even we were interviewed the other day too.
Don't let your guard down too much. It's true that the initial members have been at this for a long time, making it easier to get tracked.
All right.
Make all the
Now,
fun out of it.
let's leave it at that. We just need to be mindful about what we're saying, correct? Oh,
So let's just yell it in the hallway, right in the
You seem to be
entrance.
having quite a lot of fun, Haru. You did mention that you were looking forward to this.
I want to go around with everyone and eat at the refreshment stands.
This'll be a great change of pace from all the nasty stuff lately. Shall we head off to the stands then?
Let's do it.
Oh, right. This is your first time at our school festival.
They're pretty good, from what I've heard.
I know a great one. Follow me. This is the place.
Made takoyaki?
New customers! I'll show you all to your seats.
So, it's your classes stand.
It's still a refreshment stand, isn't it?
It's like a deserted island here.
Well, I guess it's good for talking since there aren't any people here.
Oops.
We heard a lot of rumors even on our way here.
And it was all bullshit.
Here she comes. Act normal.
Who cares? There's nothing normal about this anymore.
It's got a point.
Welcome home. May I take your order?
Take my order? What happened to the maid atmosphere?
There are a lot of odd flavors.
Stick to a normal one. I bet they...
I'm so sorry. We sold our last normal one to the previous customer.
The hell?
Well then, I'll have the mentai cheese takoyaki.
I'm sorry. We're out of cod bro.
Then how about the squid?
We're currently out catching squid. It'll probably take another 5 or 6 hours.
What do you have?
Doesn't even sound remotely possible. Ain't this whole menu just a sham?
Actually, we spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice. We didn't put too much effort into the octopus.
Oh, I can see that.
Ryuji, you're making a scene. Then, what would you recommend with what you have now?
That would be the Russian takoyaki.
We'll have that, please.
This will take a little time.
She's a maid,
Let's
but she's
forget about
doing the
octopus
cat
and get
hands.
back on topic.
She's not even a Neko maid. She's confused. We're all confused.
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for reasons like he knew too much.
I kept hearing about Goro Akechi's popularity.
All thanks to the Phantom Thieves.
You know, did that Akechi guy agree to show up here because he believes we didn't kill anybody?
Or he may simply love large gatherings.
Oh, true. He didn't seem like he minded being pampered by the media at all.
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap. I'm gonna be bummed if that happens.
That is possible.
We won't let that happen. Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't know what Akechi-kun is planning.
Ding!
Thank you for the wait. Ooh, it's fresh made.
Lies. I heard a microwave go off.
Well, it's not like I was expecting crispy takoyaki at a school festival or anything. So, what makes this a Russian takoyaki?
Could there be jam in it as a secret ingredient? That sounds quite delicious.
Well, one of these is special.
I wonder which
One
one.
of them's obviously red. That's gotta be the one.
Dude, don't tell me the Russian part means...
It's like going for the obvious one is manly.
Is that so?
Well, I'd prefer the most beautifully shaped one. But all of them are misshapen.
Aren't you all going to eat? I think I'll go for the special one.
You go, Haru.
Is she honestly going for it?
Do you want to go for the red one?
No, Haru wants it.
Oh, you sure? Alright, then I'll just help myself to it. Not!
Oh, everyone's all here.
The panel isn't until tomorrow, though.
I came to check out the venue. I can't make any mistakes since a lot of people will be present.
Someone's eager.
But people ended up recognizing me. Everyone bombarded me with questions.
That's because you were sloppy.
I grew tired of the baseless rumors they kept bringing up, so I escaped to where there weren't any people. I'm going to have one of these.
Go for it.
The special one!
Let's just call this my performance fee.
Sure, go for it.
But
It's fine.
It's quite the...
eating it in one bite is a bad idea.
My throat. This is... oh, my stomach. It burns.
He's broken.
Okay, do you need water?
I'm fine. I just love spicy stuff.
Hey, does he sound broken to you?
Well then, I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, Akechi.
Wow, he's really trying to hold it together. He's waddling around like some comedian.
It's like he wants to get picked up for some commercial or something.
But did he truly come to simply check the venue? This isn't good. I keep suspecting every little thing.
I know what you mean. I'm doing the same too. I need to do my best tomorrow. We need to somehow get him to be our source of intel. I'm gonna pull this off no matter what.
You got this.
That Akechi guy, when he got here, didn't he say that everyone's all here? Everyone?
You're just imagining things.
Is she, though? Is she?
So, I guess we got through all of it okay?
Yes, but the associated mental fatigue was extraordinary. Being cautious takes a lot out of you.
Seriously, I think I'm as tired now as I am after midterms.
I didn't mind any of that. I just love seeing that detective gulp down the special takoyaki.
That was pretty funny.
I had fun as well, since I got to spend time with you all. What would you like to do now, Haru? Walk around a little more? I appreciate the gesture, but I'm satisfied with stopping here. Why don't we go home and rest up? We'll have to deal with Akechi-kun again tomorrow, after all. I have to agree. What will his next move be? Oh?
Wait. Rin, Yusuke's missing. Where'd he wander off to? Always doing whatever he pleases. Think he's still checking out all the festival stalls?
Let's head back.
Well, I'm sure he'll be fine. This is Yusuke we're talking about. Let's head home. No, he won't be fine. This is Yusuke we're talking about. He's gonna be lost. Excuse me, you are Dr. Takuto Maruki, correct?
Yes.
My name is Yusuke Kitagawa. I'm a student at the Fine Arts Division at Kosei High. I do apologize for interrupting your day, but ever since Ryuji and An first spoke of you, I've grown quite intrigued. And I wish to speak with you as well. Oh, Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san?
Quite.
Well, I'm flattered that you've taken an interest in me. You're here about the counseling, correct?
Indeed.
Correct. Stop getting closer to him. Now, teach me how to unshackle the human heart and glimpse into its endless abyss.
Hold on.
Whoa, hold on there. How should I put this? Your enthusiasm is appreciated, but I suspect there's a huge misunderstanding about what I do. I apologize. I simply couldn't contain my excitement. Would you still permit me to witness your counseling skills in action? That's not really allowed.
How about it?
Oh, but how about this? Why not try out my counseling yourself instead? Me? Of course, there's no charge. All you'd have to do is chat with me for a bit.
Well then.
Very well, you and I shall go head to head. I'm not sure what you think happens in counseling, but there won't be any of that. I see, so you were Madarame-san's. It's in the past. How curious, I never imagined counseling to be like this. Well, I'd say this is less counseling and more about building a rapport. When someone first comes to see me, we always start with them telling me a bit about themselves. A method of self-reflection that relies on speaking with another person so as to sort through one's own emotions. That's rather similar to the internal cross-examination I perform when working on my art. There really shouldn't be any cross-examining in a prior counseling session, though. I just do my best to guide patients in a positive direction so they can improve their lives. At the very least, I talk them through their problems so they can make the correct choices for themselves.
I see.
However, if you're the one leading them to their conclusions, are they truly making the choices for themselves? Isn't that just submitting to another person's will? In all honesty, I'm sure there are people out there who think that. But life in this world confines people to certain frames of mind sometimes, and without them even realizing it. If I can help lift the weight off their shoulders and free their minds, I believe the results are worth it.
Indeed. Thank you.
Thank you very much for speaking with me. This has been a most valuable experience.
Oh, yes.
Before you go, Kitagawa-kun, what would you say your greatest wish in life? What would you say is your greatest wish in life at the moment? Would it be success as an artist? No, that's not it. The only desire I have for my art is for it to improve through my own efforts. I see, then what would you wish for? I would wish for the world to see my mother's painting for the masterpiece that it is, no matter how briefly. And if at all possible, I would also wish to meet a wonderful master, one who would take me in and guide my brush with care. Ah, I see.
All right, thank you.
At any rate, I must be going now, so please excuse me. I hope we meet again someday. Dang, that gave me chills.
Well then.
Tomorrow is Akechi's panel. Apologies for suddenly disappearing like that. The legend of the lost Inari has come to an end. Where the hell did you go? Did you seriously get lost? I saw a man who resembled Dr. Maruki, so I went to go see him. So he was there? Did you go to his counseling? Yes, it was certainly not what I was expecting. Once this is all over, I think I'd like to go to another session. Try not to cause him any trouble, alright? I'll do my best. Are you all at home? I'm at home. Are you still at school, Yusuke? No, I just got back to the dorm. I'm getting ready for bed. Already? Is that unusual? Tomorrow is Akechi-kun's panel, after all. An early night means he'll be able to concentrate tomorrow. That's true, we'll need to stay focused tomorrow. We have to stay calm no matter what he says. Right, keep that in mind. It's really up to Makoto to get as much information as we can from Akechi. We'll have to make sure we don't miss anything. Ooh, photo time. Aw, that's cute! That was the only picture she saved, apparently.
Nice.
We probably can't leave. Okay.
Oh.
Do we have a movie? No.
Oh.
Do we have a game? We don't need charm. Maybe we can work on proficiency? Ooh, let's check this shady commodities thing. Welcome to the alluring world of Tanaka's Shady Commodities. This site uses text-to-speech for an easy-to-understand shopping experience. You can obtain rare and unusual items through Shady Commodities. More products will be available as you purchase more items. Try investing and seeing what valuables are stocked in the future. Sure, let's sign up. Why not? I'll use a different name. You've opened the door to possibilities that normal people can only dream of. Now you can find all the rare items you could possibly want. Sure. Thanks. Well, that didn't take any time. I guess we'll just make some tools then.
What do you want to do? Okay.
Probably make 6.
Yeah.
Yes, we got extras.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love it when... Oh, dang it, we're maxed in proficiency too, so we just need guts and kindness. Guts and kindness. So we need to get new games and movies.
Well then.
So we can do stuff at home when we're locked in like that.
Well then, we will now begin today's panel.
Go Makoto! Woohoo!
Our guest of honor is Goro Akechi.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered. I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on me.
Ha 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 ha
How
ha.
much do you think he knows?
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders. Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see. Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that
your stance that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous? How are you so positive that they haven't committed murder?
Yeah.
Are you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
It runs in her blood. Now answer the question.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it. But won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust? Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer.
She's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible.
I respect that.
This is all hypothetical, mind you. If the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Your comment just now. Does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet. But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Oh, damn.
He's gotta be bluffing.
Pipe down.
He's lying, right?
But if it's the truth,
You're not going to ask me who they are?
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem. However, there is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the police or media.
the truth. What's he planning on saying?
That's quite the confidence you have. If you're so certain, then very well. I'd like to ask you then, who do you think the Phantom Thieves are, Akechi-san?
That idiot!
My heart is like dropped into my stomach. Terrified.
There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are... it's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job. Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, but we'll be taking a break. We'll resume the panel in 10 minutes.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay?
Too late. Already posted to Twitter.
Is there a room I may use?
There's the PE faculty office.
It's haunted, though.
I want you to come too. There's a matter I want to discuss. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too, if that's all right?
No.
Did you set this up?
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
Don't say it like that.
What do you want to talk about?
No! That's gotta be shopped!
I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too, yes?
Us two?
It's not just all of you. I am aware of that world too. I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago. This had been installed onto my
Hey,
phone
welcome in,
without my
Mysteria.
knowledge.
How's your day going?
Dude, it's the nav.
When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional...
All of you are acting as Phantom Thieves in the metaverse. I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you.
I mean, Yeah, I guess you got us.
So, you admit it then.
Or why not?
In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone!
I believe that as well.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
For real?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on, after all. Actually,
Those
when I took
pesky
these
masks.
photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
This guy has a persona too?
This cat. I swear, it just talked.
Uh-huh.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts? I experienced that world too. But I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the metaverse, we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people. Someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
I can't overlook such a grave mistake, which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you from this situation.
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
Then I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you, along with that video I mentioned.
This sounds like blackmail.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Justice.
Corrupt.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct? The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
We haven't killed anyone though! And we're still going to be arrested?
Not so
You'll be found
loud.
guilty if you're caught, and it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my conditions. That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
It's going well. Currently working on an art piece for my boyfriend for Valentine's Day. That sounds adorable. What are you working on, if you don't mind sharing? And my day's going well. Thank you so much for asking. Is that the only way?
I can understand how you feel. It must be hard making a decision on the spot like this. Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply. I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today. For various reasons. We should be getting back. About that. I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here? The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct? My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
What a jerk bag.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
Told y'all it was a trap, but no one listened to me.
They're going.
I'm sorry about the sudden break. An urgent task came in. So, I truly apologize about this. But I'll have to end things here today.
Boo.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation. But I feel another great stride will occur again soon. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi.
Was that really our best course of action?
He totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us.
Kind of our only
We don't
choice.
have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryuji.
How am I supposed to calm down? What are we gonna do?
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
Similar occurrences followed in succession earlier this spring. Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have occurred once again. Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered sudden mental shutdown. He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Why did Futaba have something
Uh-oh.
like this?
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind it. If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well. Moreover...
I knew it. She's... Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
The post-festival party is about to begin in the gymnasium. Please join us, everybody.
Now there's a party? Just an art piece of our characters together? That's adorable! I hope he loves it.
Post-festival party? I thought this thing was over.
Me too, I'm pooped.
Nobody invited you to it, so let's just go home. Huh?
Kasumi!
Senpai, aren't you going to the post-festival party?
Are you going? I'm not sure yet.
Then why don't we go together?
Okay.
Festivals don't come around every day, so we may as well enjoy it while we can. It seems like it's already begun. Let's get in there, Senpai!
And now, it's time for your favorite Shuji tradition, the Student Sharing Special!
Student sharing special?
Before that, we've decided to change things up this year. We've got a huge surprise for you all. Members of the dance club, come on down.
What is happening? What is happening?
Just standing around while everyone dances is embarrassing. Senpai, let's do it!
It's showtime. my god, she's so cute!
Very impressive, Senpai.
And now that you're all warmed up, let's switch up the music!
Hey, you're Yoshizawa-san, right? The first year? We've got a little favor to ask you.
Got it. I'm in. Senpai, I'll be back soon. They've asked me to help them with something. Just wait here and watch what happens.
Okie dokie.
Yo, who's that? Huh?
It's like a gymnastics floor routine, almost.
That's crazy.
Go dance with her right now. Right now. I left the party with Kasumi to cool off for a bit outside.
That was so exhausting, but what a blast. I feel like I danced my heart out back there.
Hey, Bigfoot, how's it going, buddy? As great as I expected.
Thank you.
Wow, that dance was amazing.
Back off.
I know, right? I was totally blown away. It's my dad. He's telling me to come home before it gets too late. Sorry to leave you like this, but I have to get going.
Do you want me to walk you home? I can walk you home.
Thank you. I'll be alright though.
Rejected.
The post-festival party was so much fun. Especially with you. See you soon!
She rejected me. She's like, I'm an independent woman. It's going good. How's work treating you? Hopefully it's not too busy. The post-festival party is about to begin. Would you like to go together? You're dying? I tried to think about what happened earlier, but that has gotten me nowhere. So I could use a change of pace. How about it? Didn't I just go to the post-party festival with Yoshizawa?
That was a great performance by the dance club.
Oh.
Everybody give them another round of applause.
I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry?
I can't stop thinking about what Akechi-kun said.
Don't worry about him. He's a mop. Don't think about that now.
Yes. I was looking forward to this party, so we should enjoy it.
And now it's time for your favorite Shujin tradition, the student sharing special.
Right? Haru's a little cinnamon roll. She's adorable. I want to grow up to be Haru.
Sharing? I never knew we had such an event.
All right, who has something to say? Anyone? Anyone? No? I'll just have to pick someone then.
Oh, he's going to choose? I wonder who it would be.
Probably you.
How about that fluffy-haired girl over there? I choose you.
This reminds me of myself at times. Then you, my friend, are an adorable cinnamon roll.
Huh? Is he looking this way?
Well then, come on up.
He's talking to me, isn't he?
He sure is. It's 'cause you're cute.
Come, everyone's waiting.
Well, I'm going.
Good luck.
And your name is? Wait, you're a Kumura-san?
Yes. She's so
I'm sure you're, still grieving. My, deepest apologies.
Oh, please don't worry.
So, do you have anything you'd like to share with us?
Something to share. I have too many things.
Here, let me give you a question then.
What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Do you think the Phantom Thieves are really Shujin students?
Oh?
He's going in for the
I mean, they are, your father's killers. We're all dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about their true identities. So, are they from Shujin? What do you think, Okumura-san?
Haru's in trouble. I need to change the subject. Do you have a boyfriend?
To tell you the truth, I'm interested in that myself.
Wow, way to go!
I think it was him.
Wait!
So, Okumura-san, what's your relation to this guy?
That wasn't what we were talking about!
My, she's quite flustered. Is this a hot scoop? But I'm a gentleman. It hurts my heart to bully such a sweet girl.
Even though you just asked her if you thought her father's killer was at the school.
Well, did you all enjoy our blushing beauty? Thank you very much, Okumura-san.
Just when it was getting interesting.
The post-festival party is finally over. It turned out to be more like an interview party, huh?
That's kinda what it felt like, yeah.
I still can't believe you said that.
You were in trouble.
Huh? Right. At any rate, I'm not sure what I would have done without you. Thank you for saving me. You're a mysterious person, but you're so reliable.
It's the glasses. They make me look extra mysterious.
I think the two of us will get along quite well in the future. As they say, who knows what may lie ahead? For now, I'm worried about what happened with Akechi-kun. But I have to say, my first post-festival party was quite fun. Though, I guess it's my last too.
So I have a question, and if you guys know. If you don't know, don't worry about it. But, so like... Haru is/was engaged, right? Because her father set up a marriage for her. Did he ever call it off with the change of heart, or did he never do that? Is she still engaged to that jerkbag?
Here, I'd like you to have this.
What is it?
I bought it earlier.
It looks delicious.
Now then, let's go home.
Welcome home.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was too, because I know, like, when we did in his palace, he said he'd call it off, but then, you know, the whole mental shutdown thing. I don't know. That is an interesting question. Maybe doing her story talks about it. Anyways, guys, it's time for our regularly scheduled ads. So, I'm gonna leave the screen right here. We're gonna run our 3 minutes of ads. Make sure to get up, stretch, grab a drink, use the restroom. I know I have to, and I will see you in 3 minutes. Make sure to pet your dogs and cats for me, okay? Thank you. Alright guys, welcome back. No more ads. And welcome home, says Futaba.
You took off somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly.
Futaba? What are you doing here in front of the store?
I needed to calm my brain. My thoughts were getting out of hand. Not just Akechi, but other stuff too. We're in deep trouble unless we can do something soon. But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing is perfect. Let's go.
Uh-oh.
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately.
Oh, really?
No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated.
Rude.
Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion. We'd have to let you go entirely.
But sir...
I had high expectations for you. But it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young. We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this...
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now. Even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term. I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option. We need results.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what. Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I? Yes. Everything is proceeding as planned.
What a jerkbag.
We're home.
Hi,
Sojiro?
Sojiro.
I was cleaning up and found this. This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it? I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Uh-oh.
Explain.
Can't tell me?
Explain.
Breathe.
If this keeps up, Futaba's...
Breathe. I'll explain everything. Don't worry about it. Don't.
I'm talking to Futaba here, you know.
Don't.
I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Did they trigger a change of heart in you?
Oh.
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
You damn well better.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously? Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too. But still.
When did you notice?
When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere. And even the doctors had thrown in the towel.
It makes sense.
At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing. back in the day, I used to be a government official.
Oh,
My
really?
job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her.
That makes sense.
She said something odd when we were out drinking, that one of these days, she might die a bizarre death. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he? And then there's Futaba. You always seem to be linked to these incidents somehow. Got anything to say?
Nope. You're a sharp one, Sojiro.
You think this is a game?
Well, they told me it was a game at the beginning.
Criminals. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
Asked? Stole? Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? He doesn't just deal with the Phantom Thieves, he's actually one of them? You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
It's not a joke, unfortunately.
Are you serious? You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud!
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months?
And we've been getting along really great.
Futaba's involved too. What the hell?
Do you want to join?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom!
Wait, killed?
She was killed! I remember it now!
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal! Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. Run away, hide, and end up here, some old guy running a cafe.
Why did you run away, though?
I took you in for my own good. Like it'd somehow make up for what I'd done.
What did you
Basically
do?
my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
Did I miss something?
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And I end up getting consoled by her. God, real pathetic, aren't I?
It's not true.
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault!
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out. I mean, who would believe such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win.
Sojiro #1 dad. True. What do you mean, Sojiro?
Don't you get it?
No.
If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba,
Oh.
then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, alright?
Just kidding, Sojiro. I did get
We're
it.
not talking about this.
But they didn't give me an option to say I got it.
All that yelling's gotten me hungry.
Whew. If he turned us in, that would have jeopardized our operation.
That
Still, we
would've-
should tell the others about what just happened.
That would have jeopardized everything.
Tired.
What? He knows everything? You've gotta be kidding! Wait, are you okay? Did he report you or anything? We likely wouldn't be receiving these messages if Ren was not okay. I had a feeling that boss was no ordinary man. But he didn't recommend you turn yourself in, did he? I think in that case we can consider him a new ally. I'm more curious about what he mentioned to you. You mean how our enemy might be the same people who targeted Futaba's mother? Yes, she was killed by mental shutdown, the same method used by the culprit we pursue now. Wait a second though, didn't you say boss had to run from it all? Does that mean someone was trying to stop the news from getting out? Who could do that? Who do you think the culprit could be? Probably a government official, cause Sojiro said he was, and then he had to leave. But it would make sense. Wait a sec, if you're right, then wouldn't the police be working for him too? That's not impossible. This is getting too big for me to even think about. Can we really win this?
We're gonna win, no matter what.
Futaba says we're winning, guys. I guess the chief had an inkling after all. Can I water my plant?
Sorry.
It's my fault. All this happened because I kept the calling card. It's so late already. Is Sojiro still awake? This is kind of awkward. I mean... Go home or he'll worry. Can't leave. Might as well just sleep.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party. We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives, and have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Look.
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen. And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become.
I'll pay you double.
Money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
if I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
That's insane.
I hope you understand the situation you're in. Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves. And it'll happen every day, even at school. Why did this happen?
I didn't know it would. There was no choice? There was no choice, really.
That may have been true, but still. Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened.
You were busy.
All I can do now is give you shelter. Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, alright?
Okay. Believe in me, please, Papa Sojiro.
I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
Thank you.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
This is legitimately 98% your fault, Morgana.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy #1. Exactly. That
Nice to see you, Bigfoot. Good luck tonight, buddy. You got this. It'll be over in a flash.
Hey, great!
I can't believe how big the bounty is. We should look for the Phantom Thieves ourselves. Akechi suggested they go to this school, right? Yeah, but let's not. There's been too many mental shutdowns as it is. It'll probably be the end of us if we start sniffing around now. But 30 million yen, man. Let me just dream a little. Yo, you see the news? I had braced myself for this possibility. Actually having a wanted notice out for us feels kinda weird. I'm not sure we're gonna get away this time. Our backs are truly against the wall now. Discussing it here won't do us any good though. Let's talk more in person.
We're wanted now. And the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book? It feels so unrealistic I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura. Yeah, the enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No, because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida too? Considering what happened with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the Fad around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal.
No, we all unanimously
fiancé.
agreed.
If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly. Haru?
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck! Ah!
Ryuji! Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone!
Hey, what do you think? How did we lose? What did we do wrong?
What was our goal? I think we lost sight of our goal. Originally we wanted to help people and then we were just doing stuff to get famous.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong that our eyes had become clouded.
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause. I'm so irritated with myself. Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too! But still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match for this?
Should we end this now? I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
I think we can say the shit has hit the fan officially. Let's turn the tables.
Yeah, running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. We'd be dumping everything we stand for just to save our own asses.
I see.
I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this. Absolutely not like this.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me. About me yelling earlier, being framed, and the added bounty, it all felt like such bullshit. I lost it. I'm sorry.
I know how you feel, buddy.
You too? It is confusing. We're wanted criminals now. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida. I wanted to be a Phantom Thief because I thought even someone like me could be a hero. It made me so happy to be depended on. Guess it all went straight to my head. I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that'd make me no different from our targets. I called them shitbags, but I must be the shittiest of shitbags. I can't even joke about it.
You can still change.
You're right. I can start by changing who I am now. Thanks. I feel like I can think straight now. Oh, I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon. See
You
ya.
sure will. I got a message from Akechi-kun. He wants us to gather at LeBlanc tomorrow after school. Who does he think he is, trying to boss us around like that? Tomorrow? That's sudden. This is directly after the reward announcement. There must be a calculated reason for this too. We'll be okay, right? We'll manage. Yeah, we're going to overcome this together. Regardless, I don't want anyone disturbing our pace anymore. Let's go about this calmly. Well, see you all tomorrow.
We've reached a crucial moment. There's no point fretting about it now, though. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow. Okay.
We can't let things end here. We need to figure out who's behind everything.
Hey, hey!
Probably your mom. Ooh. There we go. Level up, level up, level up. Darn.
Yes!
Can I leave? No.
Yo. Oh.
Hey!
Oh, I think in this one we can work out.
Oh, you want to do it? Okay.
It'll give us some max HP.
Yes! Nice going! Now, let's carry out our plan. Okay.
Ooh, pull-ups. They're extremely difficult.
Hey! Nice going!
All right. All right.
Well then.
An issue in which criminals do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot be left alone. Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures. But their actions are too little, too late. The government as it stands has been left behind the times. It is obsolete.
You're
We don't have
obsolete.
to go down with a sinking ship. We have the power to change this. Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician seems pretty amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister. I'm definitely voting for him.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politician seems so unreliable.
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
No.
Quit effing around!
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you are at your wits' end as well. She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
Exactly.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities. However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'll be blunt. I'm
You
thinking
tell
of
him.
triggering a change of heart in Sai-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
Huh? Really?
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to change her heart just for that.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
You saying the police would do such a thing?
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No!
They're completely rotten!
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
So that's why...
The truth will be covered up, and an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed. I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
I mean... I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen? I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves. So how about it? Will you agree to my plan?
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
So by that logic, wouldn't the true culprit already be watching her to see if the Phantom Thieves went to give her a change of heart?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There is also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart. She'll be a fine warning to others not to meddle with you any further. They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption. All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
As expected from Onijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
Because of sickening human beings. Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice. It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge and extremely personal.
Dude.
You know, doesn't he remind you of us?
I don't know, I think our hair is better.
I can't really explain it. But I guess it's how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
We're similar, Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart?
We don't really have another choice, do we? And it's not the worst deal, I guess. Makoto, what do you say? Where's the leave it to Makoto option?
Thanks. I was actually rather worried there. This mission can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
Mako-chan.
I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping I wouldn't have to resort to it, though. I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
Why didn't you tell us?
It was too selfish of a reason. Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out? A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Will you tell your sister about this?
Of course not. It's just...
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
I just can't make time today.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Wasn't Makoto acting a bit weird?
I mean, yeah, this is about her sister. Like, this is very personal.
Well, I guess that can't be helped.
And the last time...
Regardless, it all starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
The last time we did someone with a seriously personal relationship to another person, they died. Remember, Morgana? That was just the last palace we did. So anyways, it was Akechi's idea.
A palace? In me? Not only that, Goro Akechi? Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice?
Yep.
And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case?
Yep.
That can't be. I mean, he never said a word. Although, his attitude did change suddenly around that time. Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a Phantom Thief? If this is all true, I was out of the loop the entire time I led the investigation. What a joke. So you became convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose. That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation?
That's right. Yep.
That does make sense, more or less.
Wouldn't have had a unanimous vote for self-preservation. Wasn't a good enough reason.
If you simply wanted to evade capture, triggering my change of heart wouldn't guarantee anything. Your actions as Phantom Thieves would still be met with hostility. No. If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next. Did Makoto come up with that speculation?
I don't know.
Perhaps I'm overthinking things. Hey! You need to keep your focus. seems you're completely worn out, but the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that?
Cause I'm not alone.
I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct? Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded. It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No, most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet. Someone set up only to bear responsibility later. Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
All right.
No, I'm jumping to conclusions. I don't believe your story yet. There's something I need to confirm with you. Was a change of heart triggered in me? What happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest? Tell me everything.
That's actually a really great question. I'm glad you asked.
What's this favor you need? It's late already. We'll be going to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her. Things like her work ethic and relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private. Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace. I can look up more, you know. Stuff like her repertoire of underwear. A girl shouldn't say things like that. You tell her too.
What else can you dig up, Futaba?
Well, like her history with men. We're phantom thieves! Ahem. Also, I may be overthinking it, but my voice... Ow! Same as always. Let me finish first! There's something else we want you to look into.
What? Share with me. Why don't I get to know? Now for today's train news. First off, the investigation team has announced new progress in the search for the Phantom Thieves. Secondly, the opposition party has submitted a vote of no confidence regarding the current cabinet. That, along with legislator Shido's plan for a new party, has sparked fears of governmental disbandment. Morgana's voice. Where are we meeting today? Oh right, we were never told where to meet up. At the courthouse. Where's that? Hint, the government office district. Kasumi Gaseki? Indeed. Oh, I've heard of that place. Never been there though. Me neither. It's not somewhere normal people usually go. Whoa, just looking at the map is impressive. The police department, Ministry of Justice, public prosecutor's office, and public security? The Diet building is right near there too? For real? What kind of scary place are we going into? We won't get caught, right? According to Akechi-kun, our identities haven't been discovered yet. So we are just going to plunge headfirst into enemy territory. Has anyone contacted Akechi? We're going to meet him there. Be on guard, everyone. We'll be heading into a lion's den. Rawr. Bow, 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 bow.
So this is the courthouse. You can tell it's a revolting building just by looking at it. Let's hurry up and get started. Akechi, what did you find out?
I rarely get to see Sai-san directly, but I figured out her course of action. On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the Sakura residence.
For real?
Then that means our time limit is November 20th.
Still, there will be quite a bit of red tape involved. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
We'll take your word. For now, we need to focus on infiltrating her palace.
Yes.
I concur. And we should probably get going soon. After all, People like us standing around here is quite unnatural. Well then?
That's...
Huh? What about my smartphone?
This is the model I wanted! You're so lucky!
I'm so sorry. Until recently, Futaba was actually a...
It's okay. Sai-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too. Not just me.
That's true.
Ooh! I'll send everyone's contacts to you later.
Thanks.
Just invite him to the group chat.
I hope we get along. I'll do my best.
You've got a good personality and good looks? Talk about cheating.
She's praising you, I believe.
Then shall we get started?
We need to figure out what Makoto Sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
A competition, huh? That sounds like Sai-san.
It'd be unbearable if you were put on trial for a reason like that. Although, a competition means it's a match of some sort. Might it be a martial arts ring?
Conditions have not been met. Then perhaps a stadium? Or maybe an arena? Conditions have not been
There are other competitions besides fighting and sports.
Gambling, then!
How about a racetrack for horses? Other than that, there's pachinko, but does that count as gambling?
We played cards during the school trip.
Conditions have not been met.
What else is there?
It must be a casino.
Candidate found.
I definitely see Sai-san in you.
Well, it's time we head in then.
Beginning navigation.
Hold on to your butts, guys. We're going in.
Head right past there and keep a low profile.
That's it, huh? What's going on here?
We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we?
Seems like it.
Let's go.
Right.
Oh yeah.
The courthouse is a casino.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes. I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
Right. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention. Wait, I always look like this. I'm special! Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form. The police station's also part of her work area, though, whenever arrests are made for her cases. I've brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse, but I don't want to go in a station.
That reminds me. He'll need a codename, too.
Codename?
Phantom thieves can't go around using the real names, right? It ain't cool either.
Just for reference, what is everyone else's?
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we look, didn't we?
What is it, Haru?
Oh, it's nothing.
Then, perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven.
Are your clothes all black or something?
The reverse, actually. If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
Karasu. He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one. Why not go with Crow instead?
All right? From here on out, you're Crow.
Got it.
Now then, let's head into the courthouse. Now then.
We need to find an infiltration route. Who's on my team? Let's drop on and let's take a Akechi. Maybe we drop Haru?
Do you have a moment? Oh? That settles it.
Alright, let's go. Feels like forever since we've been in a palace. Ooh, that's pretty. I feel like we've been doing a lot of story lately, which is great. Story is fantastic.
Okay.
So, this means we're acknowledged as a threat, correct?
Dude, you planning on stealing stuff in that getup?
It just means that's what he thinks a rebel looks like.
No. This is my mental image of a person who sticks to their justice.
Well, I think your mask is more apt for piercing rather than sticking.
True.
That aside, the people in here look completely normal.
But we're in a flashy casino. There's no doubt this is a palace.
Oh, right. Crow doesn't know too much about cognitive beings, does he?
Ah, yes. In addition to similar topography, cognitive people exist based on the ruler's perceptions.
That probably didn't make much sense because all the fancy terms he was using, huh?
In essence, since these look like real people, Sai-san's view of others is surprisingly undistorted. Considering what I see before me, it's difficult to believe it is not actually a real casino.
Not all cognitions are normal, though. In Futaba and Okumura's palaces, we had to battle them. People may look normal, but we should be careful. Particularly of those in positions of power.
Is this what you have to go through every time?
Yep.
This is a first for me. I'm somewhat nervous.
Just don't slow us down, Crow.
I will not allow that to happen.
Okay, it's time we head inside. Our deadline for this infiltration is November 20th. Any later and we'll get caught in reality. Of course, we'll need to secure an infiltration route before we send out the calling card. As always.
So the calling card wasn't merely for show? It's a necessary step?
Why is he so excited?
Will you please stop interrupting?
My apologies.
Well then, let's go.
I feel somewhat nervous.
Well then, let us begin by securing our route.
I can feel it.
Wait. Treasure demon already?
Is that a rare one? This enemy has been with us.
We haven't seen this one.
Stay focused. Not finished yet.
Persona! Now, Robin! I was merciful.
Persona! Dance, Henty! Such a pain!
Let's go.
Queen Ma!
There!
Indeed yours. Robin Hood!
There it is. Curse damage.
Crow, looking good.
Freeze! This will be a massacre!
All out attack.
Interesting. So he has Bless and Curse.
Do us proud.
Just finish him off. We don't need to show time.
It had some rare loot.
Oh, that was huge money.
All right. A good battle.
Oh, we can't go that way.
I can feel it.
Can't go that way. Can we go to that middle thingy? Yeah. How do I go there? There's loot there. I want it. Thank you. Can't jump that way? I can literally only jump from here. Ooh. Can't jump there.
It's somewhere.
That door is locked. Okay.
Focus.
There we go. That one's open.
Welcome. Come on out, you petty thieves.
She can see us?
You're after the treasure, are you not? Come on down and I will tell you where it is.
Why?
What? We're not going to fall for a trick like that.
It's not a lie. I only wish to do this fair and square. You aren't going to run, are you?
We should do as she says. There is no point in hiding any longer.
We're not really hiding. She can see us.
So you've come. The treasure is located on the manager's floor at the highest point of this building.
Why are you telling us this?
It's as I said before. I wish to go about this in the fairest manner possible. First, I ask that you come up to my location. We will continue this there.
Damn it! Over there!
It seems we'll be able to use that elevator to reach higher floors. Come, Joker. Let us pursue her.
It's never that easy, friend.
Let us get after her, Joker.
It's somewhere.
Authentication required. Please insert your member's card.
Yup.
Members card?
Perhaps it bears relation to a players' club of sorts.
I can't handle your technical speak. Just give me it straight.
Casinos typically have a membership system called a players' club. Some locations even have areas cordoned off for particular ranks of player.
How do you know this?
Considering the setup of this place, I thought things may be similar here.
You're a
I'll
child.
make this shit simple. Come on, let's join this player thingy.
I would agree with you, but
A shadow!
as I expected, registration will not be such a simple matter.
She must be daring us to challenge the security of this place to make it to her.
Here it comes!
No need to worry. I'll handle this. I need to prove my worth to you after all.
I have high expectations.
I promise to surpass even such lofty hopes as those. Well then, let us begin. Don't worry, you can leave this one to me. Take them down, Robin Hood! Persona!
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Manifest! Ha! Persona! So, you know or what? Here he comes!
All right.
Chase my wrath! We got lucky.
Ooh, blocks.
It's immune to curse. I had hoped we could end this quickly.
Nice Sojo! You're mine.
Easy peasy.
Power courses through me.
New skill.
This will help me do better.
A barrier that reflects magical attacks for one ally one time. You're not so bad. And I am capable of much more. Now then, let us deal with the shadows quickly. Wait, doesn't it sound like we're gonna get ambushed based on what we heard earlier?
You're right.
I agree. I'd like to deal with them as quick as we can, but now that we have an infiltration route, I suggest we return for now and prepare. Very well, I trust your experience and judgment. Let us do that. Oh man, that music was great. Today was truly one surprise after another. I hope we continue to thrive in our work together. Agreed. We will need to explain the steps we take though. That is unnecessary. First we secure an infiltration route, then send the calling card, correct? In doing so, the core of the ruler's distorted desires will manifest into a physical form. By taking that core, the change of heart will be triggered. I deduce the steps would be something along those lines? A+. It ain't as easy as it sounds, don't underestimate this. I'm not underestimating anything, I assure you. By the way, Nijima-san's shadow seemed really confident. Yes, there's no knowing what may await. Let's continue cautiously. Very well, you will let me know when you enter the palace, yes? Of course. Perfect, I will be available at any time you need me. That's enough for now, let's prepare well for the coming task. Ah yes, my apologies for somewhat derailing this conversation. We will be counting on you, Akechi. Failure is not an option here. Yes, I'll do my best to live up to all of your expectations.
The crucial moment's finally here. Give it all you've got. Okay.
This is a rare opportunity. Let's steal Nijima's heart. Things have really soured. There's even a bounty on you guys. But I seriously believe the Phantom Thieves are innocent. By the way, I changed up the survey question. It's already up in flames though. It's a problem for me too if people don't think the Phantom Thieves are heroes. Just try and clear the stigma on your name as soon as you can, okay? I'm counting on you.
So people are turning on us even in his survey? Our popularity is really at an all-time low.
Hey.
Ooh, we got mail. We got mail. And on that note, guys, that is time for us. We got through a lot of story, and now we are finally in the palace. Finally, palace time. That means tomorrow's stream, all palace. We are in it for gambling, babes, and winning. And probably beating up bad guys, if I had to guess. There's probably going to be beating up bad guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I sincerely appreciate you. You are all amazing people. I can't believe there are people out there who choose to spend their evenings with me. It is lovely to see all of you, whether you are returning or brand new. If you had a good time and you are new, please drop a follow. It means the world to me, and I would love to see you again. And if you are returning and you want to hang out more, make sure to check out any of my links below for my socials. I am the most active on Discord. There is a Tiny Elf Discord server that I hang out in every day. And recently we have been hanging out in voice chat, just playing games, which has been a lot of fun. So if you ever want to get into that, I would love to have you. You can find that below, or you can do an exclamation mark Discord and find it there. And happy Valentine's Day, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I sincerely appreciate you. And I'm just trying to find someone to raid. You guys are lovely. I would love to find someone to hand you off to. None of my normal friends are streaming though, which is a little odd. A little odd. I don't know where everyone is. Let's see. Alright, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I've clicked on a couple people and they're not giving me the tiny elf vibe, so I think we're just gonna drop off here. I do sincerely appreciate every single one of you, and I hope to see you tomorrow while we officially delve into the Casino Palace. Now, I don't know if you remember, it's been 29 streams since we started this game, but if you remember the very first day and the intro scene, we started in a casino. It's finally coming full circle, guys. Big things are coming, and I can't wait to experience them with you. I hope you have a fantastic night, and I will see you tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central, normal time, for some Palace shenanigans and more Persona 5 Royal. Until then, I hope you have a fantastic day, night, evening, whatever your time zone is, and I will see you then. Bye, guys.